1 month ago on the subreddit r/weird, a user posted a photo of what appeared to be the oily imprint of a human ear on his window. The title of the post reads, "Woke up to find an ear print on my back door. I will be buying home security cameras immediately." The sight of the near-perfect ear print and what looks like some of the cheek is quite disturbing, especially considering the playground would naturally indicate the presence of a child in the house. By reading through the comments, we learn that OP lives in rural North Carolina. We're also shown 2 other views of his backyard, one of which is a screenshot from his newly installed security camera system. While this might have helped OP's nerves for a short time, 3 weeks later, u/itchtheanus would post an update to the weird subreddit, writing, "Hello everyone, this is the window ear guy. Earlier, I was playing with my 4-year-old son and noticed this." OP clearly isn't through with his endeavor just yet. The update photo shows a strange lurker at the edge of the field where OP and his son were playing. OP doesn't seem to think the events are necessarily connected, but it's obvious someone or something is keeping tabs on him and his family. The presence of his young child certainly gives the mysterious watcher a darker undertone. OP has posted since this update, and we can only hope he and his family remain safe. I found this next video posted to r/crawler sightings 2 months ago. In this 3.5 minute long clip, we can see something, rather a lack of something, pulling apart healthy trees.
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
The man filming has some serious courage to stand there and shine his light around, even turning it off at several points. In the video, he claims the trees are totally healthy and that this isn't the first time this has happened.
This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time, when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me.
At no point in the video do we see a bear, a person, or anything else discernible scrambling through the treetops.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
If you look really hard at the 31-second mark, you can see something pop out for just a second, maybe a hand or maybe more tree limb. The fact that the video is so clear and with relatively good lighting and it's still hard to tell what's up there makes this situation very unnerving. Even if you find yourself skeptical, something is pulling apart those tree limbs, and whatever it is moves too fast to be seen. OP says he's posted this to a few subs, and so far nobody has been able to come up with any sort of rational explanation. This is a quick one taken from r/weird. This is OP's neighbor, peeping over their fence to look at them. The title of the post makes it more unnerving. What would you do if your neighbor watched you through your own backyard and back window every day? Have you been having strange dreams lately? No, this isn't the Happy Valley Dream Survey. This is an odd occurrence of vivid nightmares caused by drinking the new Dr. Pepper Blackberry flavor. This post from r/Dr. Pepper caught my eye, with OP asking if anyone else had encountered strange vivid dreams after trying the soda. They came to the conclusion that it was the Dr. Pepper after both OP and their roommate had really weird dreams, with the only common factor being the drink. And they aren't the only ones. Many other users chimed in, agreeing that they began noticing strange dreams and sleep patterns after trying the blackberry flavor. As much as I want this to be some kind of new conspiracy, it probably isn't. It is known that drinking sugary or caffeinated beverages too close to bedtime can interrupt normal sleep patterns and even cause strange or troubling dreams. While the OP is drinking Dr. Pepper Zero, aspartame has also been found to cause cognitive issues as well. If you're interested in reading more, my sources are listed in the video description. Normally, I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan, but I'm probably going to skip this flavor just to be safe. In this video posted to r/highstrangeness, 2 child-shaped forms are seen moving around what could be a chicken coop or shed in rural Mexico. Not much is known about the clip, though it has been circulating the internet for at least a year. One commenter on this post links to an earlier version where the edited overlay isn't present, but unfortunately that post has been removed. Many users think the video is entirely fake, while some others try to rationalize the strange forms seen in the video as something more natural, like monkeys. Perhaps what we see is video evidence of brujos, Mexican sorcerers, if the footage was truly taken in rural Mexico. What do you think? Next, posted to r/weird, is this photo of user fumbling in ignorance's wall. The reflection or way the light seeps in through the window causes this terrifying ghostly face to appear. It almost looks like it's an image being projected to the wall, as you can see the sharp 90-degree edge on the top right, but that could just be a product of the window frame. Either way, once you see that shit, it's time to move. Coming from r/terrifying as we have a particularly gross clip captured in Guanajuato, Mexico. Through security camera footage, we see a young woman walking a sidewalk back home. A white car slowly drives by before stopping. A man quickly rushes over to her before bending down and biting her on the butt. After this, he quickly flees back to his car. Why would somebody do this? Imagine the terror of digging through your pockets to find your keys and suddenly feeling a sharp pain in your rear. Turning around, you see a grown man on his knees with teeth sunk into you without warning. Luckily, I found a follow-up article from February 12th, where we learn the man has been identified as Federico Esteban, 45. He has since been taken into custody for charges, though I could not find how long his sentence is or will be. Thankfully, the victim was granted swift justice for this nonsensical crime. This next one is a bit more disturbing than the last. Posted to r/Ukraine War video report, the video begins with the horrifying hum of a Ukrainian FPV moving to attack a Russian bunker. I'll let the video speak for itself. War is terrifying. This next post comes from r/darkside smoking fetish. I think it's best if I just read this one to you. Getting cam girls hopelessly addicted. If I had a ton of money laying around, you can bet that I would be paying these girls to smoke like chimneys. I mean like 4 to 6 cigarettes an hour, sometimes multiple. Always pushing them to take deep inhales and hold the smoke in. I've considered spending $50 to $75 a week to corrupt a model into smoking more than she normally would. I think if we had 4 to 5 members on board, we could totally ruin some hotties' lungs as a community effort. I ideally'd like to select a model that is already comfortable with smoking, say a pack per day girl, and corrupt her to get up to 2 to 3 packs a day. I feel like if we were to tip the fuck out of her, we could have her hopelessly addicted and chain smoking for the rest of her life. Is anyone interested in helping me ruin some beautiful slut's lungs with me? Maybe we could make the next Talia Love or Alice. The ironic part is, even after she retires from cams, she will find it exceptionally difficult to cut back after having the freedom to chain smoke all day for months. Well, that's an idea. Lastly, posted to r/mystery, user Street Society 9039 made a post titled, "I think my apartment is changing while I sleep." The OP states that beginning a few weeks ago, they've been noticing small changes inside their apartment. At first, minor things, like a book on the wrong page or keys moving. But then it began to progress more to dirty dishes suddenly being found clean and put away, to an entire rug changing to something completely different. OP claims they took photos to compare the differences too. If this is the case, it could be somebody pranking them, but if the photos and reality are the same but just differ from what OP remembers, this could be a sign of something much worse. I'm sure many of you are already thinking of the infamous carbon monoxide sticky notes guy, and many responses to this post thought the same. Advice for the user was to see their primary physician and to get a carbon monoxide detector. The OP replied that they would start with the detector and has since made several comments and posts. Hopefully OP identifies the problem before it could be too late. I've been away traveling these last couple months, so that's why there's been so many story videos. Thanks for sticking around, and I've got plenty more fun content planned for these next few weeks. See you soon.